Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today we're back for another day of Elements Awoken. So it's episode 2 and we made some pretty good progress, I would say, in the first episode. Exploring a cave, finding a couple of life crystals, and then also stumbling across the Icy Blade, which I do feel like I've undervalued all of these years. It's pretty great. So in today's episode, what I want to do is basically just continue the trend of exploring and finding new things. Because ultimately, if you want to discover a new mod, that's pretty much what you have to do. You just have to go through the game and just do your regular Terraria thing. And every now and again, you'll be like, that's new. So one thing I would like to make today is we got some of those dragon things in the last episode. I think it might be Draconite or something like that. It had DRA in it, right? That's what I remember. But I remember that a couple of them would make a pickaxe. So I want to try and make that, but I feel like I'm just going to stumble across those enemies as they come. Oh, there you go. This is one of them. All right, cool. It's probably going to be easier than I thought. What are they called then? Draconite shards. So I think we needed 8. And I feel like these two will make 6. So hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I had a pretty great weekend myself. I hung out with family. I went for a nice breakfast. It was really good. I chilled out yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I pretty much did a Netflix binge. And that's all I really got up to. I was watching the final season of BoJack Horseman, which I feel like is one of the most underrated things on Netflix. It's really good. And I know that it's underrated because even I was like, nah fam, that ain't for me for the longest time. But I was playing catch up and I love that show. Oh my god, it's amazing. But that's pretty much all I did. Did you do anything more exciting with your weekend? Do let me know. Alright, cool. We found a brand new house. Let's check out what's inside. Fingers crossed for some Flurry Boots because I feel like that's pretty much the only movement accessory I need now. And it's an icy boomerang, but it did give us a gravitation potion, which I do feel like equally is probably just as good. I mean, if you can get a horseshoe or a red balloon, it's pretty fantastic. I really like those accessories. I do admittedly get a little bit gutted when I get a world that's like, nah fam, you ain't getting any of that. So I think in today's episode, the ultimate goal that I would like to do is maybe try out one of the new bosses. I feel like if we can get ourselves a little bit of armor and also some more health, I do feel like we could probably do one. So I feel like that would be a pretty cool thing to do on episode 2. I just really want to experience like whatever new stuff this mod has got. So I kind of want to like charge into it. I can't exactly remember though, which one is it? It's the toy slime. Spawns naturally, if not been defeated, and the player has at least 140 health, which we do have, and 7 defense. Do we have 7 defense? Boys, we have 1. It's not a lot. I think what I'm going to do then is try and maybe make some armor and see if I can just bump that up real quick. I just got some silver, so silver's going to help out quite a bit. So let me smelt this all up. I've got some gold as well. Nice. I don't think I've got enough gold to really do anything though. I'm just going to make whatever I can. So I'm going to make this piece. Thank you very much. So we now have 5 defense. And then let's see what I can make out of the gold. Probably a gold... I was going to say a gold bucket, but I don't feel like that's an item. I was like, oh, 3 bars? That's a bucket, right? My mind defaulted to Minecraft for some reason. And I really don't know, because I haven't played Minecraft since last year, and I didn't even play it all that much. Alright, what's inside of here? Anything decent? I guess we can take the iron, and maybe make something out of the iron. You can make an iron bucket, can't you? And then wear that on your head. It's probably not worth it though, let's be real. Alright, well we'll leave that for now. We'll make sure we get some defense. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom all the way out and I'm going to use my grav potion. Hell yeah, boys. So one thing, right? Whenever I zoom out, I get this comment a lot and I've still never really truly understood why. But I always get this comment like, so what mod do you use to zoom out so far? It's not a mod. It's just Terraria. There's a plus and a minus key on your keyboard next to backspace. And I just press that. It's part of like, it's built into Terraria. But I feel like it's because I play zoomed in so much that whenever I zoom out, it's like an optical illusion. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's perceived more zooming outness, which is a phrase I just invented. Thank you very much for that one. So that's what it is. There's no mod. Because even when I wrote the mod list, people are like, see, but yeah, but which is the one for zooming out? It doesn't exist. It's like that clip from, I can't remember what show it is, but it's like, it doesn't exist. It's fiction. We made this one up. Pretty much it. Okay. Well, that didn't go too well. I want to make sure I don't die, because I actually do want to get full use out of this graph potion. This is a medium world, though. And if I know something about medium worlds, it's that floating islands are a bit of a pain. Oh, there you go. Nice. Which one's this going to be, though? Alright, my guess is Star Fury, because it always seems to be a Star Fury. Not like it's a bad thing, because Star Furies are pretty great. Let me grab this gold. I'm just a little bit closer to my gold bucket. Okay, let's check out what's inside. Whoop. Zoomed in. Okay. Oh, nice. It's a red balloon. I love that. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. So I think if I don't get another item, I'm still pretty pleased with the red balloon. Horseshoe has got to be next, though, if I was to pick one. Horseshoe is pretty great. Alright, so that didn't go so well. Didn't get a second item, but I feel like we just made pretty big improvements, especially when it comes to evading bosses. Now let's see, can I make anything at all with this gold? Oh, I can make another, a piece of silver armor. Oh, nice, alright. Yeah, I'll do that then. Okay, to bang that on, we now have 11 defense. It's pretty great, actually. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I do want to get more snowballs, because these snowballs are pretty great. Okay, so let's have a little look at the worlds. I need to really figure out exactly what I want to do. I think really I'd like to go see the Crimson. I think I want to go see the Crimson, and I want to try and blow up some Orby boys so that we can at least get that like benefit. And I feel like I always seem to find life crystals in the Crimson or like in the Corruption, so I feel like that'd be pretty good. I love this little animation of trees popping up. You don't get to see it very often. It's a pretty rare occurrence, but when it happens, it's very nice. So earlier today, I got tagged in an Instagram post that proper cracked me up. I don't know if you've seen the other series, but I've been banging on for a couple of weeks about this Domino's Rolex, this like absolute abomination really, where it's a Rolex made by Domino's that you get for like being a good franchisee. And I just love it. I think the idea of it is so dumb. And I've been joking for a while that if I ever find one, right, we're going to do like, I don't know, a Kickstarter to get one. Well, not really. But I got tagged in a post today. Domino's are now making wedding rings. So you can get a Domino's wedding ring straight from Domino's. And it's got real diamonds in it and everything. Courtney's going to be a very lucky lady. Let's just say that. And it was making me think about something that I also saw earlier, which is that Teslas can now play Stardew Valley, right? Which is a pretty great game. I'm sure you've all heard of Stardew Valley. It's like one of the best-selling games of all time now, which is insane. It is really good, though. And I was thinking, that's up there with, like, unnecessarily high purchase price for something novel. So, like, Domino's Rolex, and then buying a Tesla to play Stardew Valley. That's the dream team right there. Yeah, that's my life ambition. All right, well, the Crimson doesn't seem to be this way. How come this is... Oh, this is where I was falling with the grav. I was like, how come this is revealed? Like, what's going on over here? I think what we're going to do instead, boys, is check out the jungle. Because I haven't found my Crimson yet, and I'm just thinking, the jungle's probably got just as good of stuff, really. The only thing is my inventory is, like, super full. So I am going to get rid of some of these items. I would rather sell them, genuinely, but I don't actually have a house size that's going to accommodate a merchant yet. So I'm just going to slap those in there and move on. So this jungle so far is pretty good. I really like the layout. I really like it when a jungle has, like a decent natural entrance, so that it's just, like, a pleasure to walk around in. But I am running out of space, so in reality, I probably should have headed back. But what I'll probably do is Oh, there we go. Hermes boots. Boy, that's pretty great. I can't even remember what this does. The mechanism. Oh, this is the energy thing. I still don't exactly know what energy does in the mod. So that is something I have to Google at some point. But I'll have a little Google, and I'll figure it out. So I'm just going to... Now I'm just going to go quick. I'm just going to see if I can find any life crystals... not die, and oh god, these dragon slimes. All these dragon enemies are so tough. They remind me of the little color variants in the console version of Terraria back in the day that were all just harder than the normal ones for no reason. Oh man, diamonds, nice. Whoa. How many diamonds did I leave? Just the one? Yeah, it probably wasn't worth it. That's a pretty strange death though. Killed by silt. I don't feel like I've ever had that happen to me. where the world has collapsed because I destroyed a diamond. Well, ah well. Okay, well, let me dump off some of this stuff, because this is getting a little bit, like, out of control, for real. I'm going to need, like, a proper storage system soon. We do have magic storage, so eventually I am going to move everything across to that, because this is already annoying. And it already looks like a nightmare. So I just died, but I headed all the way to the right to try and find the Crimson. I still haven't found it, but I did find the dungeon. So I picked up a water bolt, and it's damaged. And I was like, well, I could probably do with a better water bolt. But I died, of course, to the Dungeon Guardian. Like, what else is going to happen? But when I think about it, I don't really want to use the water bolt anyway. So I made this new weapon. It's a mage weapon, and it's made of Draconite. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's pretty awful. It's not great. So here's what it does. It fires out these little embers that stay on the ground. But what's good is, if an enemy actually sits on the ember, which they don't often do, it does quite a good amount of damage. But I'm thinking about it, and when you play a mage build, there isn't really much you can use anyway at this point of the game. Like right now, you would probably be using a gem staff, and even I don't have enough items to make a gem staff. So when I think about it, I guess it's not that bad, because the Wand of Sparking is pretty terrible, and you're not always going to get a water bolt. But what I did see is that this water bolt is actually a material for something else called the wave bolt. That sounds so interesting. I want to see what it does. So somebody remind me in a couple weeks, once we've got to Golem, make the wave bolt. Hope it's good. I mean, I like any kind of variant to the water bolt. I think it's genuinely one of my favourite weapons in the whole game. I really do love it. Yeah, I'm going to go find the Crimson now. Since I just can't find it. But I do like that, though, because I do hate worlds where you head slightly to the right or to the left, and it's like, boom, you're in the Crimson, and you haven't got any items. I hope you're going to be alright. So this is like, I guess this is nice in a way. Hey, I got a hook. I can finally replace the scrappling hook, because it's so bad. I'm really glad that we got that. Alright, we found our Crimson. I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping that I can rush my way in. I think if there isn't any kind of wacky modded enemy, I think we're going to be fine. I also made some Icy Arrows. Now, I'm going to be honest, I only made these because somebody in the comments was like, James, make some Icy Arrows. And I'm like, actually, yeah, they're pretty good. So I've made them. Okay, well, all I want to do is blow up some orbs and just get some hearts. That would be amazing. God, this tunnel just goes on and on and on. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. All right, let me get down into one of these holes. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, gotta be careful here. All right, I'm not really seeing any life crystals, so that's not great. Plan failed in that sense. We're just going to end up with, like, some kind of naff accessory. But then again, we can get Meteorite, and knowing mods, Meteorite probably does something. Okay, well, let's make a bit of sticky dynamite. Put that there. And then we'll get 2 more pieces. Alright, well that's one destroyed, and we got a musket, which is pretty good. Well, it's called the Undertaker in Crimson. I really don't know the Crimson names, not really. I know Crimson Heart, that's the Shadow Orb. Oh, there you go. Panic Necklace, alright. Well, that didn't really pan out the way I wanted it to, but at least we didn't die. So let's have a little look at this large slime ball. I want to see what this is all about. Large slime ball. Okay, so it's made out of copper bars and 30 gel. So I could probably make this now then. I do want to see what it's all about. Hopefully it's not too hard. I feel like maybe I've underestimated it. Is tin the alternative to copper? Because I actually don't know. There's not a lot I know about that kind of thing. Right, gel. Alright, my gel is inside of here. Do I have any more gel up here? Not too sure about that one. Gel. No, okay. So what did we need? We needed 30 pieces of gel. Right, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the jungle and mess around in the jungle a little bit more. And usually in the jungle, you find like an absolute ton of jungle slimes. So I'll kill the jungle slimes, get the gel, maybe find some other stuff as well. And then we'll be ready for our first little boss fight. Hey, look at that. We've got a meteorite. I'll go and blow it up if I walk past it. But that'll be good. I really do believe that there'll be some kind of modded thing with it. There usually is, like, I feel like, well, maybe this was more back in the day, but modders would be like, let's take something that's in Terraria that's kind of undervalued or, like, underused and add upon that. And Meteorite used to be the one thing where everyone was like, right, Meteorite this, Meteorite that. So, hopefully. Alright, so the jungle didn't work out, and I was looking for the Meteorite. Turns out, there's a hole of a Crimson past the dungeon, which is pretty cool. I don't feel like I've ever had a world that's done that before. This world just feels massive, and it feels just so massive considering it's a medium world. This is cool. I like it when World Gen does this. It's pretty nifty. This is great because honestly, like, if we end up failing the Brain of Cthulhu fight, that's going to be pretty good for just doing a rematch. Because there's so many hearts around here. Like, 1, 2. There was 3 back there. It's pretty great. Like, I really like it when the world gives you lots of chances to redo this boss fight rather than farming out for it. It's pretty good. So I can't believe that that was our first life crystal. I've been playing Terraria for like an hour. And that's the first one we've got. Alright, well I have enough slime now. So we should be able to make the large slime ball. So I'm going to make that. And then I don't really know how much we need to prepare for this fight, truthfully. My gut feeling says it's going to be a pretty easy fight. It won't be too hard. But I will grab... I think honestly this is going to be fine. Swiftness... and a couple of the extra little buffs. Maybe I'll grab an iron skin. I'm not going to grab, like, a life force, for example. I don't feel like we need to go that far. Okay, right. So let me heal up. Okay, so I'm going to use the golden bow, and I'm also going to use the icy blade. All right, let's begin. Oh, yeah. All right, it's actually spawned in. But I just remembered that it's like, it increases the chance of it spawning in, not, like, guarantees it. Okay, so here's the toy slime. So it's a slime that drops... I'm guessing these are meant to be like small present stacks. But then there's also extra slimes that it drops. I guess in a way, it's probably pretty good to do this fight just because the slimes are just going to give us lots of gel. I feel like you could farm this out if it was... Do you know what I mean? Like, considering you're getting gel from the fight and it's only a couple of tin bars... Alright, if this doesn't teleport, this boss needs a change in. There you go. Right, cool. Alright, you've redeemed yourself, Toy Slime. Do you think it'll teleport here, though? That's the question. Or will it just stay stuck? Because I could see this staying stuck. Is it getting smaller? Is it, like, working its way through that crack? I feel like it is. It's, like, slowly working its way through. Well, there we go. That's it done. So what do we get? We got some broken toys, which are a material. Says not to step on them. All right, I learned that as a kid. And then, did we get anything else? I don't think we did. How much gel did we get? 114. Eh, not bad. All right, cool. Okay, so let's see what this does. Oh, so it's like an armor set. So there's an armor set that's basically like a toy. And then there's a bow, a sword, a pickaxe. That's got 50% pickaxe power. The Draconite one had 45. Toy robot control rod. A summoning weapon. Oh, I really like that. I really like that there's a summoning weapon. I might farm it out one more time. Have I got any more tin? Let's see. TIN or copper. I think there was some tin in there. Yeah, alright, cool. Okay, well, I'm going to do this one more time, and then we'll make, like, a full set of, like, whatever there is to make. I think that should be enough. Yeah. Large slime ball. Thank you. I quite like the music for this. Just pointing that out there. I do actually have the Elements Awoken music pack. It's like a separate download. Calamity does the same thing. I think it's for like, bandwidth reasons. Like, you can update the mod, and then, I don't know, maybe it's for people that want to choose... you know, what music they want, really. But I do think it helps with downloads. Like, you don't have to download, like, a whole bunch more because the music's not included. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's it. But I do like the music. The music's cool. I'm hoping to hear some other good songs as well. Alright, well, this was going pretty well. I got a little bit scared just then. I was like, oh, God, my health is actually going to lower down. Alright, so I got a new record. Ace. Right, let's see. Okay, so we're going to make a full set of armor, hopefully. Cool. And then, do we make the rest? Yeah, I actually do want to make the rest. I'm going to make the, I want to see the summoning weapon. So this little slime ball, apparently what it does is it increases spawn rate for a minute total. So it's not guaranteed every time. I should probably put this on though. So right now we have 11 defense. We're going to swap this over. I now have 17. And the set bonus is you drop a Lego brick when hit. Or for the Americans out there, do you call it Legos? Or is that what they call it in Sweden? Oh, it's from Denmark. Ah, Lego is from Denmark. Very cool. The more you know. Am I getting a toy slime? I don't think I am. I might have to save it for tomorrow. But I do actually like this set. It looks, it kind of looks like a resprite of the Creeper set with a crown on top. But it is pretty chill. I like it. I think it looks cool with all of our accessories on, like the Hermes boots and the panic necklace. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, well, considering I don't think I'm going to get another boss fight, I will say thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I'm going to round it off there. If you did enjoy, please be sure to give the video a big fat thumbs up. There was a few complaints about the animation in the last episode, so I decided to mute it and make it a little bit smaller so that it's not in the way. I didn't want it to be obtrusive. I wanted it to add like an extra layer of polish onto the episode. So I'm really glad people came back with feedback on that so that we could just make it a better thing, you know, for everyone. Right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.